I'm so excited. I need to contain myself. Oh my gosh. You have no idea how excited I am to open up this box. I got it right after I came back from Worlds, and it's been waiting till I had space to do it, and I cannot wait. Oh my gosh. This is a haunted house puzzle by Eurographics, and it is 3D. It's patent pending, like they made it out of cardboard versus like foam or something different. I'm so excited for this. They also have a Christmas one, which I'll link down below as well. Same exact like house structure, but different design. Obviously it's Christmas versus a haunted house. And I feel like this is going to be so much fun. They did gift this to me, but this isn't sponsored by them. I just am really curious about this puzzle and want to see what it's like. So I'll give you my honest opinion and I'll link them down below. I don't make any commission from this. I just wanted to do it and I thought you might be interested. We're gonna open this up and see what it's all about. I'm so excited. Like, I feel like it just will be fun to have like another little piece of home decor, and we don't have like any Halloween decorations, so this is going to be perfect. Let's open this up and just like figure this out together. Here is a closer look at the box. It's a really nice sturdy box. It says here that it's patent pending. I'm thinking it's because it's a cardboard 3D puzzle. Gives you like a little bit more information. And then here you can see a little bit of information on the back as well of like what it looks like. So from what I can gather, you assemble the puzzle and then there's these glue sheets that you would put onto the puzzle to make it secure. And then you attach all the pieces together to build the house. So I think this will be super fun. Looks like there's an instruction book inside. So let's just like open this up and see what this is all about. All right, so first up we have our 9 bags of pieces. So it is an 1100 piece puzzle, but it looks like it's broken up pretty easily. So I don't think it will be too long to like assemble the jigsaw part of it. We also have some type of sticky things. I feel like it's going to be like for corners or something. And then we have this instruction book, which has colored pictures. Looks like it's pretty easy to follow. We'll see if that's the case. And then we also have these bits here, which are the stickers. There's a lot of them. Some are pretty big. So it looks like that's like the corner of, or like one side of the house. We have the other side of the house. So we'll see how big this actually gets. Definitely be needing the instructions for this. But I'm excited. Let's just like figure this out together. So it looks like step 1 is to complete the puzzle inside this bag. Let's open this up and do the first section. Something to mention is that they do have a lot of plastic, which I was concerned about, but it does look like they use 100% compostable and biodegradable plastic. So just those little FYI. And then the pieces are pretty nice. They have a black backing, but it doesn't look like a paper backing. It's like a black part of the cardboard. Yeah, I like it. I like these pieces quite a bit actually. So this part here is 285 pieces, which is a nice size. It does give me a graphic here too to use if you want. So we're gonna do this little puzzle part real quick.
Making the haunted house was easier than I was expecting. The first thing I did was did all the different sections of puzzle pieces, and this is something you do over time because it is divided up, so you can almost do it as like a countdown towards October. We're just doing a small section each day, and that way it's not a huge time commitment, but in general it didn't take me too long at all. This section here was the largest amount of pieces. Most days there was around 80 to 100 pieces. This is the largest at close to 300. And I wanted to try this first section without any type of foam board underneath because I did need to flip the pieces, and it turns out that I definitely need something to help secure the back as I'm flipping. So even though the fit of the puzzle was decent, it does require some help when you're flipping the pieces over. And I'll show you the process of me putting on the stickers, which was way easier than I was expecting. but once you have the sticker secured, it is nice and heavy, but I think for the base, it wasn't as sturdy as it needed to be, because once I built the house on it, you'll see I'm not really able to move it. So I would just say build the whole thing on foam board, both the pieces, and then afterwards the whole structure, which will just make your life easier. As you can see here, I ended up using just a Dollar Tree cutting board, so that way I had something to do the pieces on and I could easily flip the pieces over without having any issues. So here you can see I'm using the cutting board and the bottom of the house to flip over the pieces, so that way I can add the sticker on afterwards. All of the stickers are numbered and it's very easy to know which one goes where. You just look at the holes and line them up towards the bottom, and there may be some little extra bits inside the hole, so just make sure to punch those out, and then you just stick it on the back of the puzzle. It's really quick and easy. I would say use like a foam roller or some type of rolling pin, or even just your hands to secure it to the back, and make sure not to put the sticker over the parts that are supposed to bend, because that would just make it a little bit harder for you. And some of the sections require these plastic pieces, which at the beginning I thought they were for corners, but it's just for extra support for certain areas. So the longer ones go where the peak is, and then there's some others throughout the whole entire haunted house that are easy to assemble. You just use the stickers to put them on. And then you just follow the same exact steps for each section. You do the pieces, flip it over, add the adhesive, and any supporting structures that it might need. All right, so we have all of the pieces together with their tape. Some of them are massive, like this one here, which is the ground. And then some are super teeny tiny, like these little pieces for the windows. So now it's time to put everything together. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna put down a piece of foam board just so I have like a base and I can like move it afterwards. Sorry if it's going to be like weird angles, but I'm so excited for this part. So let's do it. Now to assemble the haunted house, you have all the different sections and you have to bend certain areas and just pop them into place. They're very easy to see the instructions and where everything goes. This whole section only took me about 12 minutes because I did time it when I was recording, so it wasn't very long or time consuming. You're just bending areas, popping them in their slots. I think the most time consuming spot were the little windows and awnings that you need to do. I think there's 8 of them total. It wasn't really tricky, it was just a little bit more time consuming, nothing like bent or got weird. I would say make sure you are doing the house on top of a piece of foam board, because that bottom structure isn't very deep, so it's kind of just sitting there. You're not going to be able to pick it up on its own. It's definitely going to need some type of support underneath it. But in general, this was super cute, absolutely loved it, and I love the final result.
It turned out so cute. I love all the detail within the design. It was pretty easy to put together. I think my critique to them is to maybe have a better base, because if it wasn't on this foam board, I would not be able to like pick it up and move it. The bottom base is the same thickness as everything else as far as pieces go, so it's definitely going to crumble if I try to move it. So maybe have like sturdier pieces at the bottom, or maybe like a thicker piece of the adhesive, so that way it's a little bit more secure. I just don't feel comfortable lifting it up and moving it. I feel like it's going to break. You know what? I loved it. It's super fun. I'm excited to see what other variations they come up with. It would be nice to have like maybe different structures, because I know they have the Christmas one, but it's the same exact structure. It's just like a different outside, you know? So that might be fun to experiment. I'm sure this is like, I know this is like the first one of its kind that they have carried, and hopefully they continue on and like maybe have like a little village over time. That might be pretty fun. Maybe have like a Christmas village, like where they're like more miniature versions of this. I could just see this like branching off into a bunch of different directions, and I really liked it. So I'll link it down below. I think it's available on their site. I'm not sure if it's available in other places, but I'll do what I can. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed it and just had fun with me building this little house. I had so much fun. And yeah, if you like 3D puzzles, I do have a whole playlist, which I'll link somewhere. And thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye guys.